Okay, there we go. I think we are officially live. Okay, that's good. What is happening, everybody? Maritime history, hello. Red, white, star line, hello. Maritime's the first one in here, I see. Let's get this party started. Maritime, how do you do it, man? Seriously, how are you always like legit like one of the first people in here? Dylan, hello. Lisa, hello. Christian, hello. Walker, hello. Jomek, hello. What's happening? There we go. Just that. Okay. I should have adjusted all this before I started live streaming. How is everybody tonight? Lil Rowley says, Sam, I'm having a Titanic party in an hour. Very, very cool. Just so you guys know, I did, so basically I did this for time reasons because I was really trying to get a video done today. But I went ahead and did Titanic Day 2 of my Titanic timeline. So basically I covered the whole Queenstown story, and I just made that a short dedicated video just so I could try to get a video done today. And so I'm going to upload that a little bit after the stream gets archived, probably within 30-40 minutes. Because it's done. I just got to upload it and make the thumbnail, which won't take too long. But I want to get that up this evening, so that's coming soon. And then the next video will be the final sea days, and then we'll get into the iceberg impact and so on and so forth. So that is my game plan. That is my game plan. Pro says, hi, Sam. Are we going to watch A Night to Remember? I'm going to try to drop in. I'm not sure how long, like how late I'll be. I got some yard work I got to do after I do the live stream and everything, so I'll try to hop in. But yeah, I should be around. Let's see here. Maritime. Nice. Let's see here. Historic Production says, I cannot believe it's been 111 years since the Titanic went to the bottom of the ocean. Don't you mean 10 years, if you know what I mean? If you know what I mean, 10 years. Wink, wink. 10 years. How many of y'all know what I'm referencing? How many of y'all know what I'm referencing? Not that again. I do. It's been 11 years. Wow. Oh, we got our first super chat of the night. 20. Wow. From some history fan. Thank you so much, man. I've been watching Titanic videos all day. Awesome. Awesome. Yep. April 14th. That's crazy. And you know what else is crazy? Today, I kid you not, on the Titanic's anniversary, my channel hit 90,000 subs. I'm like, it happened today? Like, I mean, it actually happened today. I cannot believe it happened today. What's that noise? Oh, can you guys hear a background noise? Can you guys hear, thanks everybody, but can you guys hear a noise running in the background? Can you guys hear anything running in the background? No. Next, no. Okay, I've got my, it gets warm up here when it's hot outside. So I have my AC running, but if it's noisy, I can just turn it off. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Not hearing anything else. Okay, cool. This computer usually filters out that stuff. So, but thanks, everybody, for the kind wishes and everything. Thank you. 90,000. I can't believe it. Final goal. My goal of 100,000 subs doesn't seem that far away now. But yeah, 100,000 subs is my big goal. And listen, I wouldn't have gotten this far if it wasn't for all of you all. So thank you guys so much for helping me get here. Thank you. Thank you. Chief Officer Henry Wild, 10. Thank you. Sam, I am offended that I am not in the Chief Officer rank on your Discord server. I am Chief Officer Henry Wild. Why am I not Chief? Really, dude? Oh, wow. You're going to go there. I see. Well, let me see here, Chief Officer Henry Wild, if that is your real name. So I'm not convinced that you are Chief Officer Henry Wild, you know? So, I mean, how can I make someone a chief officer in my Discord if I don't know if you really are who you say you are? That could be a big reason, you know? I mean, I think, guys, back me up here, and all of you who play Among Us probably know what I'm talking about. I feel very sus that Henry Wild is who he says he is. I think he is sus. What do you guys think? If you guys agree with me, type sus in the chat. If you guys agree, you tell him. No. Sus. Imposter. That is such a fun game. That is such a fun game. Chris, 10. Thank you so much, man. Happy Titanic Day and greetings from the Titanic Memorial in DC. There's a Titanic Memorial in DC. I like Washington DC. I absolutely had no idea. Is there legit a Titanic Memorial in DC? I did not know that. Details, please. I couldn't think of a better place to watch the night stream. Awesome, Chris. Thank you so much for the 10. And please, yeah, tell me. I had no idea there was a Titanic Memorial in DC. I did not know. Okay, please, more details. Thanks for the 10, man. Ship Nerd. Hello, Sam. Hello, Ship Nerd. Crash says recommended today is Titanic Day. What do you mean recommended today is Titanic Day? Like, you mean like that, tonight's the anniversary of the sinking, or what are you referring to there? Maritime, Sam, congrats on the 90,000 subs. Thanks so much, man. And thank you for the shout out earlier today, greatly. Yeah. So Maritime History made a Titanic video, and I happened to shout him out on my Discord server. Thanks for the kind words, Maritime. Super appreciate you. KO says, hello, I am a huge fan. You actually got me back onto the Titanic after I loved it since 3rd grade. Thank you so much. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you like Titanic. I'm glad you like my work, and it means a lot that I've pulled you back into this stuff, man. It's super, super cool. Thank you for your kind words. And okay, guys, the chat is going absolutely bonkers. So we made it 6 minutes today. So slow mode activate. Yes, I did a little sound effect right there. Let's see here. 6 minutes. Let's see. Dante says, how are you doing today, Sam? I'm doing very well. Heart beating, air in my lungs. Yeah, good day. Jennifer, 2, thank you. I'm on my way home from work. Congrats on the subs. Thanks so much, Jennifer. Thank you for the 2. Some History 5, thank you. I've always been curious to what happened to the Titanic's lifeboats. So the whole thing with the Titanic's lifeboats, they've, for the most part, been lost to history. I don't believe they really kept up with them too much after the Titanic disaster. I feel like they might have, or at least I thought I heard something about 2 of them. But for the most part, they just got put on other ships, The Olympic definitely took some of them for a while. I'm sure other White Star ships had them for a bit too. It's just, they just reused them, put them on other ships, and then they just kind of, they lost track of them over time. You have to remember that a big thing that people always do when they're talking about old ocean liners like the Titanic and ships like that, like they always talk about like, why didn't they preserve them? Why didn't they do more with them to keep like artifacts and stuff from them? What you have to remember is ships back in 1912 and in the early 1900s and everything were no different to people than airplanes are to us today. People simply did not care about these things as much as we do now, since they're so far removed from time. So that's why it's so hard to keep track of things. It's just, they were not thought in the same way back then as, as we think of them now. And I'm way behind. Sorry, guys. Thanks for the 5, Some History. Transatlantic 5, thank you. Out of love your work. Thank you. Thanks so much for your kind words. Glad you like my work. Super appreciate you. Thank you for the 5. Roblox 2, thank you. Hi, Roblox. Hi, Roblox. Gordon, 10, thank you. Hi, Sam. Hi, Gordon. It's been a while. I met one of Bruce Ismay's cousins yesterday, and I've also met a relative of Isidore Strauss. Seriously? Dude, that's incredible. You met one of Bruce Ismay's cousins? Holy cow. How did... Okay, Gordon, if you're in my Discord, please DM me. Yeah, wait until I'm active in the chat so I'll see it. But details. I want details. How'd you meet these people? How'd you talk to them? A relative of Isidore Strauss? Like, what? So many questions, not enough time right now, but yeah, please message me in the Discord. I want to talk to you. Thank you for the 10. Volatile, 2, thank you so much. Thank you. No message though. Titanic 5, thank you. Whoa, where'd it go? I lost it. Titanic fan 5, thank you. Been a Titanic since I was 17 years old. Been a Titanic, I think you meant been a Titanic fan since I was 17 years old. I'm 39 years old. Okay, cool. Titanic sinking anniversary is my Walmart work anniversary. Oh, wow. So when you started working at Walmart, that was the Titanic's anniversary. That's interesting. And you've liked it since you were 17. You're 39 now. So it's been one of those, lifelong passions, Excuse me. Well, I should say young adult and adult passion and everything. That is so, so cool, man. Listen, it's amazing how it's like Ken Layton, who wrote Ken Layton, who wrote this book. And again, as I've said 1,000 times before, this book is essentially, if you want the book on Titanic, okay, the book, period, this book right here is all you need. On a Sea of Glass, The Life and Loss of the RMS Titanic. This book is essentially the Bible on Titanic as far as I'm concerned. And what he was talking about was that once the Titanic bug like bites you, it will not let go, because it's just like once you become fascinated with it, yeah, because I've met people that go, "Oh, I'm not interested in Titanic. It's just a ship that sunk." I'm like, they haven't dived into it. They haven't learned about it. I mean, there's so much to it. There's so many cool stories and fascinating things about it. Listen, as soon as I found out about it, I was hooked from a very young age. I think I was 6 or 7. It was a James Cameron movie. But that's awesome, man. Thanks for the super chat. And definitely, if you guys don't have that book, get that book. It is the best. It is the absolute best. That book is the reference for that animation that's running behind me. Okay, and I will be watching that live stream tonight. Okay, we got that one. Chief Officer 5 again, thank you. What's your favorite Titanic lifeboat? Mine is collapsible B. Favorite lifeboat? I don't really have a favorite lifeboat. They're all interesting in their own ways. They all have stuff that's going on with them. They all have things that happen. I mean, there's lifeboats that I'm more interested in, like the whole thing between 13 and 15. Oh, wow. I just realized lifeboat number 13, Unlucky 13. That was the boat that had the water coming out of the condenser blasting into it. Unlucky 13. Good gosh. But yeah, I don't really have a favorite boat. There's boats that I'm more interested in than others. Does that make sense? Okay, we got that one. Okay, we got another 5 from Roblox. Thank you. Hi, Sam. How are you doing? I am doing well, Roblox. How are you doing, good sir? Let's see here. Jennifer, 2. Thank you. I just realized I didn't say what's up. So, what's up? What's up? Wow, that was really loud. That was really loud. You guys know I'm a jokester, right? Thanks for the 2, Jennifer. We got another 2 from Henry Wild. Thank you. Sam, I just ordered On a Sea of Glass. Awesome. Enjoy. And hopefully yours doesn't have a tea stain. I had this book on the table. I got up, and what typically happens to me, a cup of tea spills, and so let's see here. Shadow 5, thank you. Hey, Sam, I have been a fan for a while. I thank you for showing me that Brightside Titanic videos are trash. Glad I could help. LOL. Anyway, hope you have a great day. Thanks for the 5, Shadow. Super appreciate you, and I'm glad you I'm glad you saw my Brightside videos and realized that what they say is crap and everything. So, it's so funny for a channel that gets so much wrong. It's mind-blowing to me that they actually got Aaron 1912's name right. I mean, I would expect them to go, I don't know, Aaron 1916 or something like that. Just to get something messed up with that. But they actually got a guy who spreads misinformation's name right. I find that kind of funny. Logan 1912. Yes, exactly, R2. Absolutely. Listen, Mike Brady's reaction is my absolute favorite thing about that whole. Mike Brady was watching my video when it was premiering, and his reaction when Aaron 1912's name came up was like, it was absolutely amazing. It was so funny. Let's see. All right, backtracking. Thanks for the 5, Shadow. Oh, ow, what the? Something bite me. Okay, let's see. What's next? Okay, Logan 5, thank you. Hello, Sam. It's that time of year again to pay respect to the loss of the RMS Titanic and the 1,496 souls that went down with her. Absolutely. Today is the day to commemorate it and everything, and remember the Titanic, remember the story of it. It really does blow my mind now how many people pay attention to Titanic, because I remember, long time ago, I felt like I was the only person on earth who actually remembered Titanic's anniversary. You know, like I remember like every year I always knew that it was going on. You know, I remember probably 15 years ago or so, I remember that I knew that the sinking anniversary had happened and everything, and I was watching the clock. Now, I didn't take into account the 1 hour time difference. So, like, it's 5:21 p.m. here, Eastern time. It's 6:21 p.m. Titanic time right now. So, Titanic was 1 hour ahead of Eastern time. So, I didn't take that into account right now. But I mean, it's just like I just never thought about it. You know, I never thought that so many people out there remembered Titanic and talked about it and everything like that. So, but you know, and then I started watching Titanic Honor and Glory's yearly live streams and all that stuff and everything. And I'm like, wow, there's a lot of people that care about this. And it's just, you know, and now I'm here on the anniversary talking to all you people about Titanic and everything. And it's just, you know, it means a lot. It means a lot that so many people out there care about this history, you know. But yes, absolutely, it is time to pay respects. Thanks for the 5, Logan. Super appreciate you. Caden says, I have loved Titanic since I was 6. Now I'm 10. I found out about you last year. And when I did, I was astonished by your knowledge, and I'm crazy over anything about Titanic. Thanks so much for the kind words, Caden. I'm glad you like my content. It means a lot. Space Killer 10, thank you. Arg. As always, here's a 10. Thanks, Space Killer. I wish I don't have to work in the anniversary of Titanic, but I shall hop in once in a while. At least I'm allowed to have the real-time syncing playing as I work. Cool, man. Glad you're here. Glad you could stop by. And, you know, very cool that you're able to pay your respects to the tragedy and everything. Glad you're here. And thank you for the super chat, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bobby, 2, thank you. Obsessed with Titanic since 5 years old. Love your bids. Thanks for the 2, Bobby. Thank you for your kind words. Sam, 5. Oh, it's another Sam. It's another Sam. We have another Sam. I got way too excited. Hey, Sam, have you been to any Titanic museums / exhibits? And if so, which one is your favorite? I've only been to the Belfast and Orlando ones. Well, you've been to the Belfast one? I'm already super jealous. I've been to a few Titanic museums over the years. The ones that I remember the most is the one in Orlando and the one in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And they were both really good. Like, I remember I was at the Tennessee one, and way before I did YouTube, it was like 10 years ago. And I was just kind of hanging back and listening to the tour guide and everything. And the dude knew his stuff. I was impressed. He didn't try to like say anything like the Californian intentionally ignored the Titanic and all that other nonsense. I mean, I liked them all. I know the only my only thing about the Pigeon Forge Museum, and they may have changed it, I don't know for certain, but they've got this area towards the end of it that, and this is knowledge from 10 years ago. I have no idea if it's like this now, but they had this room where you could like stand on this platform and experience the sloping of Titanic during the final moments. And their model that you can stand on basically simulates how the ship, like, pretend the bottom of the screen's the waterline. It basically simulates how the Titanic was in the James Cameron film at this incredibly high angle and everything. So, of course, we know it was more like that. It wasn't like that. So that was the only thing that they got wrong, but I didn't even think about it back then because people back then still thought about the James Cameron film. So anyway, but that's my only critique of it now, but they may have changed it. It was 10 years ago, but still a great museum. Let's see here. Okay, Chief Officer Henry Wild, 5, thank you. I'm going to make a petition to make Chief Officer Henry Wild's movie. Who wants to sign it? Oh, you want to make Chief Officer Henry Wild a movie? That'd be cool. That'd be cool, like to actually make a full feature film about Henry Wild. But if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I did that video. Henry Wild's story, because didn't I do, it was a long time ago. But yeah, I did do a video on Henry Wild. Yeah, like Titanic's Unknown Hero, I think. And that video is about 10 minutes, I think. There's just not a lot of information about Henry Wild's activities, if I remember correctly. So that would be really hard to do. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from who Henry Wild was. I mean, he was a hero that night. But it's just like his activities aren't that well known. Especially if I only was able to make about a 10-minute video about him. I forget exactly how long. But it was a shorter video. Like Murdoch, it was a multi-part series. Captain Smith, it was a multi-part series. Like, there was just so much to talk about. And I got through Henry Wild in one day. So, I mean, I don't think there's enough content dedicated to just him and the sinking to make a full featured film about it. But I don't know. Maybe there's more information out there and I'm just not remembering everything right. But I mean, it'd be cool. I'd like to see it, but that's the only thing I have to say about that. Maritime, I made a wild doc yesterday. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Henry. Well, okay. Backtracking. Okay, thanks for the 5, Henry. Captain Jalen, too. Thank you. Hi, Sam. Sorry I missed a few of your streams. No big deal. Just glad you're here, Captain Jalen. Thank you for the 2, and super appreciate you. Let's see your process. Sam, are you going to do, what are you going to do for the anniversary? Titanic Demo 401, Titanic SOS. By the way, love your channel. For now, I'm just going to, I was just kind of playing it by ear. I thought I'd start off the stream just by talking to everyone and hanging out here for a little bit. Now, if you guys want me to do like a Let's Play or something later, we can. I'll have to close out the stream and switch computers because this is my work computer. But we can do that if that's something you guys want to explore later. But for now, we're just hanging out and chatting. Thank you for the super chat. Super, super appreciate you. We got that one. We got that one. Okay, we've got 5 from Shannon. Thank you. Wait, did I miss one? No. Okay. Oh, yes, I did. Captain, yeah, sorry, I missed a few of your streams. Okay, we got that one. All right, Shannon, 5. Thank you. Hey, Sam, I'm new and really like your stuff. Awesome. Welcome to the channel. Can you do the, I'm not familiar with that one someday. My dad dove with Mel. I'm not familiar with those. Possibly I can look into them, Shannon. I'm not familiar with the story about it, but yeah, I'll look into doing those at some point. Thank you for the 5, Shannon. Conservative 5, thank you. Hey, as someone from Liverpool, awesome. What relationship does my city have to the Titanic? So Liverpool is the Titanic's home port because I don't have it on this model, but Liverpool was it was supposed to be here, but yeah. But Liverpool is Titanic Liverpool. So Liverpool is the Titanic's home port. It's its main home port, even though the Titanic never visited it. It's very similar to like have you ever noticed that like modern day cruise ships and stuff like that? So like I'll just use the Disney ship as an example. The Disney ship operates out of Port Canaveral, but its home port is Nassau. And they did it that way so that the Disney ship would go by the Bahamas, like work regulations and stuff like that, and avoid taxes from the U.S. and stuff like that. I don't know if all of that was why the Titanic made its home port Liverpool. I don't think it would have been for those same reasons. I guess that was just its home port. I don't know all the specifics about why like Liverpool and all, or how they picked the home ports and everything like that. But basically, it was the Titanic's home port. All the technical stuff, I'm not sure, but I know why they do it today. So, but if anybody else knows, please leave comments. Please, I would love to know more about it. Love to learn more about it. Okay, got that one. Got that one. Thanks for the 5. Tina, 10. Thank you. Hey, Sam, congrats on the sub. Are you going to watch Titanic Honor and Glory or Part-Time Explorers live streams? Basically, what I do is I hop back and forth. So I watch Part-Time Explorers some, and then I jump to Titanic Honor and Glory some, and I bounce back and forth between the two. But yeah, so they're both good. They're both good and everything. But I do have a personal I prefer the Odyssey Glass stuff. They know their stuff. Not taking anything away from Titanic Honor and Glory. They know their stuff too. But yeah, I like the authors and everything, and I think Ken Marshall is going to be on Part-Time Explorers tonight. I'm a big Ken Marshall fan and everything, so yeah, I'll probably be on the Part-Time Explorer one more, but the Titanic Honor and Glory one is also very good, so I'll jump back and forth. I will jump back and forth. Thanks for the 10. Titanic 2, thank you. Hey, Sam, what's your favorite Olympic class ship? What is my favorite Olympic class ship? What is my favorite Olympic class ship? Which ship is my favorite? Which ship is my favorite? I don't know. I don't know which ship is my favorite. What ship is my which Olympic class ship is my favorite? I honestly have no idea. I honestly have no idea which one is my favorite. I don't know. I don't know which Olympic class ship is my favorite. I just Bell, I think he likes Titanic. Okay then. Titanic. I like them all, but Titanic is the closest ship to my heart and everything. So, let's see here. Thanks for the 2, Titanic, please. Steven 10, greetings from the UK. Hey, Steven, is this the same Steven? Is this the same Steven who sent me all those postcards? If that is you, thank you. And if you're not, thank you for the super chat. Well, both thanks for the super chat. But anyway, response to Titanic's lifeboats, it made sense to lose them among other ships. After all, in modern times, would you like to go on a ship which had the Costa Concordia's boats on it? Absolutely not. Okay, like how many of you out there would like to go on a cruise ship that has the Costa Concordia's lifeboats on? I mean, people just don't talk about it. But yeah, the lifeboats simply just got lost to time for the most part. But on the Queen Mary, they do have the Nomadics lifeboat. They do have that. They do have that. Official Roblox 10, thank you. It's crazy that she's turning 111 years old. Ever since I watched a James Cameron film when I was 6, and now I'm 13, and I still have a passion for it. It's crazy. Listen, dude. I'll tell you this. Oh, and also kudos to you for being a young maritime historian. That's awesome. I always love it when I see young people becoming interested in this stuff. It tells me that the story of these ships is going to continue on for the next generation. So it's awesome. But let me tell you this, okay? I was roughly 6 or 7 when the James Cameron film came out. And I am 31 now, okay? And I have been interested in the Titanic throughout my entire life. Okay? So if you're basically like I see myself in your comment. Like I remember me being 13 years old and just loving Titanic and all that stuff. So I mean, thank you for your kind words. Thank you for the super chat. And you know, it's awesome. It's awesome. It really makes me smile that other people are basically doing that, have as much passion for it as I do. So thank you. Steven 5, thank you. Keep up the great work, Sam. Glad I found the channel. Thanks for the 5, Steven. Thank you for the kind words. Purple, NOK 59. I think that's 5 USD. Thank you. I'm so happy to see everyone who has joined the stream to reflect on the tragic yet amazing story of RMS Titanic. Titanic will live forever. Yep, I agree. I think Titanic will be one of those stories that people will always remember. You know, like, let's compare Titanic to, I don't know, Pompeii, okay? Like Pompeii and Mount Vesuvius and all that. That happened 2,000 years ago, and people still know about it. You know, people still, you know, discuss it and everything. Now, granted, 2,000 years from now, I'm sure the story will be a little bit, well, who knows? I mean, we're talking about today's age, and then maybe the Titanic story will live on for 1,000 or 2,000 years. Who knows? That's a long way off. But, like, with the limited technology that was around during Pompeii's time and everything, we still know a good chunk about the disaster. So I think Titanic's legacy will live on, very similar to what happened with Pompeii and everything, and how that story lived on, you know? Can you imagine being in Pompeii when Vesuvius went off? I mean, absolutely terrifying. Thank you for the kind words, Purple. Let's see here. Christina, 50. Holy cow. Christina, thank you so much. Holy cow. Thanks so much, Christina. Jalkin had to keep going back into the ship to get more passengers. Let's see. Della McDermott, Addergall 14, left her lifeboat to go get her hat, then boarded another lifeboat. What are your thoughts on how serious the passengers were taking the evacuation? Addergall 14. I know that name. Wasn't that those? Wasn't she one of those women that big group of women who boarded in Queenstown or something? There was shoot. It's been a long time. There was like 13 or 14 women. I think they were all part of the same family. And only 2 or 3 survived, I think. Old memory, distant memory. I haven't researched it in a while, but I think that's who I'm talking. Am I talking about the right person? Am I thinking of the right family? Yes, I think so. I think we're talking about the same people. I think, but yes, I do know about them. But here's the thing: in the beginning of the disaster, people didn't take it seriously at all. They did not, you know, like the officers were telling people it was a drill. They were telling like the women and children only, or first, or depending on which officer you talk to. And okay, so think about it. Okay. You're on the Titanic with your husband, your kids, all that stuff. And an officer is telling you to get into this boat, and it looks like a 100-foot drop from the deck of the Titanic to the pitch black ocean below. It's freezing cold. The ship is full of light. It's warm. You got to leave your husband behind and get into a lifeboat. And the davits, think about how much those davits are creaking and groaning. And like, it's just a drill. There's no danger. I mean, can you blame people for not wanting to leave? Can you blame families for not wanting to leave? You know, like, it's just, now Murdoch did a pretty good job with it. You know, Murdoch was just telling, like, he was just trying to get anyone into the boat he could. There was no, like with lifeboat number 7, the first boat that he got away. 1, 3, 5, 7. Yes, yeah, like lifeboat number 7. This boat was the first one launched right here. There was no push for women and children only, as far as I can recall. And I mean, he still had a hard time getting people on, but I think the way Lightoller was doing things just made it worse. But yeah, I mean, no one knew that the Titanic was in trouble. And something else that they talk about is a lot of people like to say, well, how did people not notice the list? You know, how did people not notice that the ship was, pretend my hand's the water, that the ship was going down? How did people not notice that? Well, the thing is, and they talked about this when they were filming the James Cameron film, your brain adapts to it pretty quickly. Like, you get used to the tilt. So people just didn't notice. You know, people just did not notice that the ship was listing so much. You know, that's just kind of what happened. So people just did not take it seriously at all in the beginning, you know, because they didn't know. But then once the sinking accelerated and things started picking up, of course, people realized what was going on and the evacuation proceeded more smoothly. But I mean, that's essentially what happened, you know. Thank you so much for the 50. Thank you so much for the 50, Christina. And I did not mean to ramble like that for so long. But yeah, great question. Cassie! Cassie, man. 100. Wow, Cassie. Thank you so much, Cassie. Holy cow. Thank you for the 100. Hi, Sam. Congrats on 90,000. Thanks so much. And I guess happy Titanic anniversary, or sad Titanic anniversary. I would call it, instead of happy Titanic anniversary, I would say like Titanic commemorative day or something like that. I mean, we are saying anniversary stream, but not happy Titanic anniversary. Let's say commemorative day to respect the Titanic and the story of the Titanic. Remember the Titanic, you know, like that. Do it like that. Anyway, time to return to my dungeon to research World Trade. You're still working on World Trade Center, man. All right, Kasi, thanks for the super chat. Thank you for your kind words, and good luck with your Trade Center documentary. Can't wait to see it. Midwest 30, thank you so much. Hey, Sam, I love your Titanic videos. Thank you so much. I'm from Michigan. Awesome. I love Mackinac Island. Mackinac Island is my favorite place to go in Michigan. And want to thank you for covering the Edmund Fitzgerald. Highly recommend the Shipwreck Museum at Whitefish Point. Here is 30 to go toward your trip. Awesome. Thanks so much, man. Edmund Fitzgerald. I haven't looked at that in a long time. But yes, that was one of my early videos, if I absolutely recall. But yes, I'm glad you liked the video. It was one of my early ones. I'm a little afraid to go back and watch it. I'm a little worried about the editing. Like, it's hard for me to watch my own videos just because I'm like, oh, there's a mistake. Oh, there's a mistake. Oh, there's a mistake. But I'm glad you liked it. I do remember that I was really proud of that one when it came out. But thanks for your kind words. And yes, I'm definitely going to come back up there, and I will definitely go to that Shipwreck Museum. And I am planning to cover another Great Lakes ship very soon. Bradley. There was something. I had a cough there or something. Holy cow. But thank you for the 30, Midwest. Steven, too, thank you. When does Brideside Anniversary stream? Oh. You guys want me to live stream? No, we're not watching Brideside. We're not disrespecting Titanic. Forget it. We're not watching Brideside on Titanic's anniversary is insulting Titanic. No way. Let's see here. We got that one. We got that one. Pinned 10. Thank you. Like with the Great Lakes freighters, I know the Arthur M. Anderson home port on her stern says Duluth, but she's nearly always lays up in Toledo almost every off season. I would say that was probably for employment reasons or anything, but I'm not sure. I don't know how it works with the Great Lakes ship, so I would imagine it's its home port, but I'm not certain. Penn, thank you for the 10. Troll, $1. Thank you so much. Shadow 2, thank you. The super chat, yeah, everybody's being very generous tonight. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for the 2. Plant 2, thank you. What difference would a lifeboat drill make? So that's something that a lot of people talk about. Is there's this misconception that the Titanic did not have a lifeboat drill. That's a misconception. There was a lifeboat drill planned on Sunday, but it was canceled. But the Titanic did, in fact, have a lifeboat drill, and it happened. It happened while the ship was in Southampton, if I remember correctly. I think it happened during the week that the ship was being prepped. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but I'm fairly certain I'm right. So they did do a drill. They lowered a lifeboat. They did tests and everything. And here's the thing. A lot of people like to say they canceled the lifeboat drill and everything because, oh, they didn't think they needed it because they thought the Titanic was unsinkable. No, that's not true. They did not cancel it for that reason. The big reason why they canceled the lifeboat drill was the Titanic was making very good time as it was steaming across the Atlantic. They were making great progress in breaking in the ship's engines. It was Sunday, so Sunday Mass was going on. Church was in session and everything. And with these steamships, they like to slowly work up the engines and everything. And they just did not want to stop the engines, lower a lifeboat, pick it back up, interrupt the Sunday services and everything when they already had a drill. They already had a drill. The crew knew what they were doing. And that was the basic reason why they didn't do it. And some people go, oh, they thought it was unsinkable, so they didn't know. Blah, 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 blah. So no, that's not true. But that's basically what happened. So they did a good, they were, a lot of the crew weren't involved with the drill. I forget how many people were actually involved with that drill in Southampton. It was quite a few, but I can't remember the specifics. But overall, they somewhat knew what they were doing. Somewhat. Thanks to the two. Dana, too. Thank you so much. Cool sticker. Cool. Did I just do that? Did I really just do that? Henry 5, thank you. Hi, Sam. How are you? Do you think Queen Mary would have scrapped if Titanic didn't... Wait, do you think Queen Mary would have scrapped if Titanic didn't sink? I think Titanic sinking is why Queen Mary... Huh? Titanic and Queen Mary had nothing to do with each other. I'm not really sure what you mean. Queen Mary and Titanic were decades apart, Henry. Queen Mary and Titanic, they didn't have anything to do with each other. If Titanic survived, she most definitely would have been scrapped. You forget Titanic wasn't famous until after she sank. So, if anything, and remember, they scrapped Olympic, and if anything, they were going to save Olympic because Olympic was famous because of Titanic. So, if anything, Olympic would have been saved, but Titanic, no, it wouldn't have. Titanic was only famous after it sank. It was only famous after that. But on that note, I will show you guys this. This is an upcoming sponsor video. So this right here, I was gonna say this for the video, but I'll show it's wrapped in traditional, like old school packaging. But I've got a sponsor with this is a sponsorship item, and I'm sure he'll be okay with it, me opening it, live stream, and everything. This is from the world famous Histo Brick. He makes Lego models of ships and everything like that. And for my Queen Mary series, he arranged to sponsor. It all comes in these pieces. And this is a Lego recreation of the RMS Queen Mary. So I'm going to be putting this together, and I'm going to be using it in my Queen Mary series when that comes out. But yeah, and I'm working on the, he also sent me the Mauritania, and I'm working on that right now. I just haven't finished it yet. But yeah, so I've got a couple but he was kind enough to sponsor all that and everything. So make sure you keep an eye out for that video. That is coming soon. But yeah, they come in these really nice boxes and everything. And he makes some good stuff. He makes some really, really good stuff. I need to link his website. I'll do that after the stream gets archived. But yeah, this is one of his creations. This is a Lego Lusitania. So, and I built this a while back. But that one wasn't sponsored. That one I paid for that one with my own money. Thank you for the super chat. Okay, we got that. We got that one. Wow. Okay. Okay, we got that. We got that one. Okay. Tina 10, thank you. Hey, Sam, what did they tell them to get them on the lifeboats, and when did they tell them it was sinking? I don't think anyone ever directly told people that the ship was sinking. It was more like word of mouth, and they kind of figured it out for themselves. But as the sinking progressed, people knew something was up. I mean, like, you can only hide the tilt of the ship for so long. So, Tina, people figured it out eventually. They 100% figured out that they were in trouble pretty quick. So, I mean, I'd say within an hour or so, once water started making its way into non-crew areas, like in the passenger and public areas, they figured it out pretty quick. Because what you have to remember is during the beginning parts of the sinking, the only direct, so right after the ship hit the berg, the only crewed area to start flooding was Boiler Room 6 and kind of Boiler Room 5, but that was the coal bunker. And then around 10 minutes or so later, the mail room started flooding. So and all the areas at the front of the ship, those are just cargo holds and stuff. So the water was contained to pretty private areas for the first chunk of the sinking. So that's why a lot of passengers didn't know. But if you're a passenger and you see water coming up Scotland Road or other crew or other public areas, you'll know something's up pretty quick. But yeah, I'd say that was it. And they angled the ship. Nope. We're done. Nope. Olivia's here. It's over. Olivia's here. Nope. Olivia. Hi, Olivia. I'm just messing with you. Holy cow, Olivia. 50. Dang on, Olivia. Thank you so much. Holy cow. Thank you so much for your kind donation. Hello, Sam. Hello, Olivia. So last week I took a group down to Branson, Missouri. Unfortunately, we didn't see the Titanic Museum there. However, they saw it and gave me the opportunity to tell them some of the stuff you taught me on YouTube. So thank you. You're great. Thank you so much, Olivia. That is very, very nice of you to say and everything. And I was okay, to be honest, for those of you who don't regularly tune into my streams, Olivia has a knack of trolling me. Okay, so Olivia messes with me and everything, and that's why I reacted the way that I did earlier. I was expecting a troll comment. So, and then Olivia finds a way to mix in something that I would not expect to be true. So, like, Olivia asked me to look up a ship once called, I kid you not, the boat is called Bodie McBoatface. And I'm like, Olivia's trolling. There's no such thing as a boat like that. And then guess what? It is a real boat. There is a real boat with the name Bodie McBoatface. And as it turns out, what happened was they built the boat. Somebody decided to ask the internet to name it. And the internet, of course, came up with Bodie McBoatface. I kid you not. So that's basically what happened there. But yeah, Olivia messes with me and we just joke around and stuff. But Olivia, thank you so much for the kind word. Thank you for the 50. And I'm glad I was able to help you out with your friends. Bodie McBoatface still cracks me up. Absolutely, Sabrina. Please don't tell me no, we're good. Okay. All right, Creeper 5, thank you. Sam Ball live stream, and I can't believe it's been 10 years since Titanic went. Okay. Question, guys. Okay, here. Since we've got a lot of new viewers here tonight and everything, I'm gonna do start a poll. How many of you know about the Titanic 10-year story? If I was to ask you guys how many of you all know about that, how many of you all know what I'm referring to? How many of you know about the Titanic 10-year story? Do a lot of you know about that, or do we have a lot of new people who don't know that story? So it's basically 50-50. Wow. Okay. So we've got a lot of new. Oh wow, most people here don't know about it. Dang on. Holy cow. We got a lot of new people here tonight. So okay. All right. So I'm gonna tell that story real quick. Holy cow, a lot of you don't know about it. Dang. Okay. So for those of you who talk to me, you know this about me. I am a natural jokester. Okay. And but I like to joke around, but I'm very like basic about it. And this was way before I did YouTube, probably like 5 or 6 years ago. And I was watching one of Titanic Honor and Glory's live streams, okay? And the chat was talking and everything. It was the anniversary of the sinking and all that stuff. And my brother looks at me and goes, Sam, you know what you need to do? You need to type in the chat, I can't believe it's been 10 years since the Titanic sank. And I'm like, Alex, that's my brother's name. That is brilliant. So it wasn't even a super chat or anything. I just typed in, I can't believe it's been 10 years since Titanic. And I kid you not, the chat lost their minds. The whole chat erupted. And it was so funny. Like, I was crying. I was like, did somebody just say it's been 10 years since Titanic? And everybody just... I mean, I felt felt kind of bad, but oh, it was so funny. The chat lost. I mean, it was constant. The chat just exploded. It was so funny. That was one of that's what everybody's referring to as a joke from a long time ago. Somebody in here actually said that they remember that stream when that happened. Move that over there. Cringy, hey man, how you doing? 20, thank you so much. Hey, definitely haven't been absent a couple million times. No big deal, Cringy. Glad you're here. How's it going, Sam? Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. High school is a pain. I remember that. Trust me. But hey, I get to celebrate my 16th birthday tomorrow. Awesome. Happy birthday to you. Everybody in the chat, which Cringy a happy birthday? I can drive, almost drive now. Awesome, Cringy. Man, the day you get your driver's license, that's a big day. Hey, congrats to you, man. Good luck with school and happy birthday to you. Everybody in the chat, wish Cringy a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Cringy. That sounds weird when I say it like that. Tim, 5, thank you. Hey, Sam, keep up the great work. Love the content. Thanks to the 5, Tim. Super appreciate you. Roblox, 5 again. Thank you. What's your favorite Titanic game? Mine is Titanic SOS and Honor and Glory. There aren't a lot of Titanic games. I guess to date, Titanic SOS is my favorite. And the Titanic Honor and Glory ones are obviously really cool. You know, it's really cool to explore the ship and everything. Just Titanic SOS is really cool because you can do the sinking. I need to mess with it. I'm not that familiar with it. I need to get back into messing with Stormworks. But when I was working with, I did a video with Jesse, and a guy that he knows made this amazing Titanic sinking recreation. So that was insanely cool. I need to mess with it again. It's been so long. But yes, Stormworks is also really cool. Thanks for the 5. Cringy 2 again. I can almost drive now. I know what you meant, Cringy. I know what you meant. Thank you for the 2. Henry 2, thank you. Sorry, do you think Queen Mary would have been scrapped? No, it wouldn't have. I mean, well, they were planning to, but then Long Beach bought it. So they were very lucky. Very, very, very lucky that Long Beach saved it. Cringy, too. Thank you. Henry, Brightside is sending you a job out. So you all saw that April Fool's thing, huh? That was a lot of fun to make. That was a ton of fun. Let's see. BLA, 5. Thank you. Let's see here. Hey, Sam, I have been watching you since 60 subs. Awesome. Glad you're here. And I wanted to ask, what is your theory on the grand staircase not being at the wreck? Great question. So when they were filming the James Cameron film, as they were sinking the grand staircase in the movie, the staircase literally broke free and floated up. And it actually created a pretty dangerous situation for all the actors and stuff that were filming that scene. And if you look at the wreck, where the wreck basically, like, if you look at the grand staircase, it's basically just a giant hole that plunges into the Titanic. You know, I kind of think that big chunks of the staircase broke up and floated up and out. I think that what we saw in the movie is a good showcasing of what happened. I think a good chunk of it broke apart, floated up, and then broke out as the dome imploded and all this stuff ripped apart. I think it came up and out because they did find big chunks of wreckage from it after the ship sank. And I also think that other parts of it, like as the ship was heading to the bottom, or actually, I have a better... One second. This is from my... this was done by Cal in my Discord. But as the Titanic was plunging to the bottom of the ocean like this, some of it broke up and floated out. And I think other parts of it just kind of collapsed, broke apart, and then just kind of spread throughout the ship as the Titanic was heading to the bottom. That's what I think. But great painting. Great painting. Thanks for your kind words. Thank you for the 5. Let's see here. Let's see. But yeah, that's basically what I think happened. I think it kind of broke apart as it was heading to the bottom. Oh, crap. Oh, shoot. Okay, so guys, I hate to tell you this. Oh, no. Seriously. Man. So, guys, I was... Hang on. See if I can fix this. Oh, no. Dang it, no. Oh, shoot. You gotta be kidding me. Seriously. Guys, I really hate to tell you this, but my chat just freaked out, and I just lost I lost the super chats. Like all the ones that I have not read yet, I can't find them now. Ah, man, I can't find them. Ah, dang it. Oh, I am so sorry, guys. YouTube only keeps the chat up for so long, and when I went to get it, it freaked out and I lost them. Ah, that sucks. I am so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. Oh, man. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. You guys support me and everything. I want to answer your questions, and then YouTube does something weird. Ah. All right. Listen, to all of you who did super chats and I did not get to reading them, I am really sorry. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I feel terrible. It's just YouTube being weird. It just drives me nuts. But yeah, thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for your support. I really wish I could have answered them. Man, you know what? Here, if you did leave a super chat and I didn't get to it, leave it in the comments after this video gets archived, and I'll try to answer the comments and as many questions as I can after the stream gets archived. That's the best thing I can come up with right here on the spot. So thank you for your support. I'm sorry this happened. Man, I hate that. But thank you guys, and I'm sorry again. Not even 5. Thank you so much. Super appreciate you. Let's see here. Not even again 5. Thank you. Drinking game. Take a yeah. Haha. Very funny. Haha. Very funny. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. All right. I think we're all. I know why we're caught up because this really. All right, guys. I'm sorry. I feel terrible. I absolutely feel terrible. I feel terrible. Edward says, "Can you give a shout out to McKay Bennett, the crew on board?" The McKay Bennett. I'm not familiar with the McKay Bennett. What's the McKay Bennett? Hang on, let's do a little Google. Copy paste. McKay Bennett. It's a ship, a cable ship, transatlantic cable ship. It was notable for being the ship that recovered a majority of the bodies that were. Oh, the ship that recovered the bodies. I did not even know the name of her. Okay, wow. Okay, that's going on the. That's good. You know what? I'm gonna do better than just talking about it. We're going to make a video about it. We are definitely going to make a video about this. I did not know that ship's name. The McKay Bennett, ship that recovered Titanic victims. I'm definitely going to make a dedicated video about that. Thank you so much for letting me know about that, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sabrina, how did you? I just didn't know the ship's name. I did not know. It's more commonly pronounced Mac-E Bennett. Ah, okay. I got you. But yeah, that is going to be a dedicated video. That is 100% going to be a dedicated video about all of that. 100%. Moon says, even I knew that. Okay, come on. All right, guys. Like, look, I don't pretend to completely know everything about Titanic. Okay, like I've studied it my whole life and everything. I know a lot about it, but I don't pretend to be the 100% expert on everything. You all have taught me so much about Titanic. It's not even funny. So you guys give me a hard time just because I get. Let's see here. Captain Jalen 5, thank you. Hi, Sam. Yesterday was my birthday. Awesome. Happy birthday. I'm 17. 2 questions. Why did Andrea Doria sink so slowly? And what are your thoughts on the USS Indianapolis' shark attacks? So I'm not a huge expert on the Andrea Doria, but I think it has to do with how the ship sank and how its watertight compartments were arranged and just everything that happened to it. I think that's definitely why it took it so long to go down. How long did it take it to go down anyway? Like 8 hours, 10 hours. I mean, it was a long time. I don't remember specifically. But yeah, just how it was built. And the USS Indianapolis, I know I've looked into it and I've watched videos about it, but it's been so long that I literally just do not remember. I do not remember like all the specifics of it. But like, did it just take the rescue team a while? Because I do know about the shark attacks and everything. But did it just take the rescue team a long time to come out to it? I don't know the specifics. So I don't know enough about it to comment on it. But it was definitely very tragic and very sad. I don't know the specifics about it to say a lot on it. But that's it. You asked me about 2 ships that I'm not an expert about. But thanks for the 5, Jalen. Thank you. Let's see here. Medium says, have you heard of the HMS Victory? She is Britain's oldest battleship and became famous the Battle of I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. In 1805, I have heard of the HMS Victory, but I just do not know the full story about it. I do not know the full story about it. Edward, how can you not know about that? Everybody keeps asking me about that. I knew that I read that like some about the ships that went and recovered the bodies, but I've read about them in passing. And like, okay, this ship arrived on this day, this ship arrived on this day. I just never dived into it, and I never like memorized the name. That's what happened. Lucas, will you ever do a Queen Mary timeline? Yes, I talked about that earlier, but I have the Histo Brick Queen Mary, and that is coming up very, very soon. That's why he sent me that. He sponsored it. But yes, that is coming very, very soon. Let's see here. We got that one. Got that one. The McKay Bennett found John Jacob Astor, and they were rewarded for finding his body. Oh, I didn't know that. So it was that one that found John Jacob Astor. Okay. Which ship found the was it that ship that found Isidore's body? Isidore Strauss? Was it that ship that found Isidore Strauss's body? I'm not sure. Was it his ship that found that ship that found Isidore's body, or what happened there? Because they found Isidore, but what I think's odd is that they didn't find Ida. But then again, ocean currents and everything like that. So I mean, I guess that's just what happened to it. Very sad. Olivia 5, thank you. Honestly, Sam should do a Boating McBoatface video. You know what, Olivia? I will. Okay. You know what? I don't think there'll be enough content there. We've talked about this before. I've said I was going to do it. I was going to make a YouTube short about it because there is enough information there to make a short on it. So that is coming very, very soon. Sabrina 5, thank you. It's 11 p.m. on Titanic Voyage right now. Is that Titanic RPG? Almost time for iceberg impact. Hope me and the kids survive. Keep up the good work, Sam. Thank you so much for the 5, Sabrina. Thank you. And I do need to check that out, don't I? Everybody keeps mentioning the Titanic RPG. I've never checked it out. I've never looked into it. But that's something I'll check out. That's something I'll look into. Red White Star, really? Make it. What's wrong with shorts? What's wrong with shorts? Shorts are cool. And it's a good way to talk about a very short topic, a basic topic. Yeah, there we go. True Crazy Lion, LOL, Olivia, petition for Historic Travels Boating McBoatface video. Right. Let's see here. Roblox 2 again. Thank you. It's been 1 year since Titanic sank. Yeah, I don't think that's right. I absolutely do not think that's right. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Not. I thought you were. Wait. Oh, okay. Moving on. That is. Wait. And boom. Okay, troll. There we go. Let's see here. Dylan, Sam, if you can please answer my question with a Q&A. What happened to the SS Californian? Tune in for another Q&A. The SS Californian, well, after the inquiries and everything, and then in World War I and everything like that, then the Californian ended up sinking. It was torpedoed and sunk during the First World War. That's basically what happened there. After the First World War, the Californian was torpedoed and sunk. Eternal says, I generally don't think Olympic would be more popular. She lacked things like the promenade suites. But the thing is, Eternal, they would have probably added more to it later. Remember? Because they were always doing updates and redesigns to these ships and everything. So, excuse me, I think that they would have done an update or a change to it later. I honestly think Olympic would have always been the popular ship. Because she was the first of the class. She was the biggest ship in the world, and Titanic was kind of seen as the copycat. A good example, not really copycat, but just old news. And you got to remember, Titanic and Olympic there were internal differences, of course, but structural wise, they were essentially the exact same ship. The only reason the Titanic was the biggest ship in the world at the time was because Titanic was heavier. But lengthwise, they were exactly the same. Titanic, so we've got Olympic right here, we've got Titanic right here. They're both in the same scale, 1/1000. And they match up. They are essentially the same ship. So I honestly do believe that Titanic, Olympic would have been the more popular ship, so that's what I think. Titanic wasn't famous until after she sank. So that's what happened there. There we go. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, you guys in those live stream things. Olivia 5, thank you. Just remember, everyone, Sam did crash a Disney cruise ship into a dock a few years. Olivia! Olivia, are you seriously bringing that up? Are you really bringing that up right now? Okay, so I'm sure most of you here do not know about that. Okay, so okay, so here's what happened. Back in 2017, me and my sister and her boyfriend, now husband, we all went on a Disney cruise, okay? And while we were on board the ship, I kid you not, it crashed into a pier in Nassau. That legit happened. That legit happened. The ship actually crashed while I was on it in Nassau. I mean, and there's video of it. Hang on, let me find it. Disney Dream Nassau. You'll have to pardon the way I'm doing this. It's just how this computer's. I'll have to show you my iPad. But yeah, here we go. So I was on board. I was legit on board when this happened. I was on board. I was legit on board when this happened. See, do y'all see what's about to happen? Do you guys see what is about to... Oh.
I knew that was going to
happen. That abs... I could not believe I was on it. Yes, I was on board the ship when that happened. I was 100% on board when that happened. It was such a long time ago. Hang on, let me see. I've got pictures of it. Let me find it. Oh gosh, I'm diving way back into my history of my photos here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I took this photo. I took this picture. So there's the ding. That's the ding after after that happened. That's the ding after yep, that 100% happened while I was on board. Did I take a video? Yeah, here we go.
Disney Dream backed into the pier something.
Well, you can hear me talking.
It was docking and like that. Nuts.
You can hear me talking. But yes, that was that was something. That was absolutely something that happened. 100%. Of course, Olivia would bring that up. All right, Craig 10, thank you. Hey Sam, would you ever consider doing a forensic analysis of the Titanic inquiries, the information we now know versus what was known back then? Cheers to the content. Keep up the good work. That's an interesting idea, Craig. A very interesting idea. But the only thing about that is that there's so much testimony to go through. There is so much testimony. It's all online. So, I mean, there's so much information to review and go through that it's a very good idea, but it would be very hard to do, and I have to give it some thought. But thank you so much for the 10. Thank you for your kind words. That is something I will look into because I do think that'd be a great video. It's just I'm not sure how to go about doing it. Taylor 5, thank you. Hard to believe it's been 1 year since Titanic sank in Part-Time Explorer. Ha, ha, ha. Very funny, Taylor. Thanks for the 5. Roblox 2, thank you. It's 1 year since. What is with the 1 year? What is with the 1 year? Taylor 2, SpongeBob was guiding it. You're good. You're good. Yeah. So when that happened, when the do I have one up here? I guess I took it downstairs. I used to have a Disney ship model up here. But when that happened, I was at the very front of the ship and at the very top deck. So I was literally as far away from the impact as possible. So I didn't feel a thing. But there is a restaurant on the very back of the ship. And I talked to some people who said that they were sitting there eating and they didn't know what was going on. And then it was like a boom, and they got knocked forward and dropped their food and everything. They said it was a pretty big hit, when like enough that it knocked stuff over for them. So it was a pretty big impact for all of them. It was 100%. Olivia too. I can't believe the Titanic sank yesterday. Ha ha ha. Very funny. Let's see. We got them. Edward says, please read. I'm reading. The McKay is the ship that recovered all the bodies at the Titanic disaster. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. There is an amazing documentary on YouTube called The Aftermath. You need to watch it. Okay, I will do that. The name has already been permanently put into my brain now, so I don't think I'll forget it now. Another Titanic thing that I just, yeah. But I will definitely check that out, Edward. Thank you so much for your kind words, man. That's awesome. And thank you all for teaching me something new about Titanic. Never gonna run around him. Why do you guys like to troll me so much? All right, everybody. Well, we've hit the 1 hour mark. I think we're going to start getting ready to close out the live. I usually stream for about an hour, but I might go ahead. I mean, do you guys want... Oh, we got another super chat, too, from Jennifer. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Would you guys like me to jump over to my other computer, and then we could do a Titanic Roblox Titanic stream, or I could just set up some other type of stream or something like that and we could continue on for a little longer. We could do that. We could continue on for a little bit longer. I have to close out and switch computers and everything, so it'll take me a minute to set up. Let's see here. Lun 5, thank you. I've been reading a book on Olympic, and in the introduction, it says she was launched the 20th of October, 2010. Obviously a typo. Yeah, that is a typo. That is a typo. Seriously? 2010? And this is October 20th, 2010. Obviously, yeah, okay. Huh. All right. All right. A show says a short Titanic Q&A maybe. I didn't have time to make one. Hey, Maritime, you still out there? Maritime, you still out there? All right. You guys want a Q&A? All right, here. You guys want a Q&A? All right. We're going to do a dedicated Titanic Q&A before we switch everything up. We're going to do that. All right, Olivia 5, thank you. The great laptop flood never happened. It was just a hoax to get Sam off. Ha ha ha. Very funny, Olivia. I'm pretty sure a lot of people here don't know about the great laptop tea flood. Chris 5, thank you. Greetings from Neptune. Hard to believe it's been 3/4 of a year since Titanic sank. Oh, really? You're on the planet Neptune, huh? Question. How are you alive? Not only is there no oxygen, but there's also no surface. So if you're on Neptune, you would just be, you would basically just be like, how's it go? I cannot believe I'm about to do this. But if you were on Neptune, you had some super internet connection, you were talking to me, you would just basically be like, move that right there because I anticipate a lot of bad stuff happening. You basically be free falling while you're trying to type a message to me. That is literally the cheesiest thing I have ever done. Please do not remember that. Please do not remember that. Please do not remember that. Free fall. Clipped. I will clip it. The chat will remember this. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Chris, healthy dieting. I will definitely do any of you remember that guy from was it America's Got Talent? But it was the duct tape guy, the guy that had duct tape over his face, and he did like the airplane thing. He got on a chair and he went free falling like he did. Did any of you guys ever see that? Oh yeah. Salute. Oh gosh. James 2. Oh gosh, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Olivia 2, thank you. One word, Tupperware intro. I know that's going to be disappointed, Sam. Let's see here. East Coast 5, thank you. Sam, may you please do another bright side reaction, or better yet, do one right now. You know what? When I switch over to my other computer, we may watch a bright side video. We might do that. Or better yet, to make you guys really suffer, we'll watch Titanic, the animated movie. We will watch Titanic, the animated movie. How about that? I'll pull... We will pull up Titanic, the animated movie. No. No, Sam. The what? Connor, hang on. There's an animated movie. Avatar, you don't want to know, okay? You legit don't want to know. Titanic, animated movie. You legit do not want to know. It's called The Legend of Titanic, or The Legend Goes On, or something stupid. This, I kid you not, this is a giant. This is lit. This is like, I kid you not, legit. This is a. I mean, I can't make this stuff up. Okay, I legit can't. Where do you find these? You're joking. I'm guessing you guys never saw that before, huh? I'm scared for my life. Why did it have to start with the octopus? Guys, this is actually happening. Where did you find that abomination? What is this? I don't think it's Disney. Oh, gosh. Thanks for the fiveys. Lawton 5, thank you. I'm in the next galaxy ever. I can't believe it's only been 5 minutes since Titanic sank. James 2, thank you. Too late. Oh, gosh. Roblox 2, it's been 111 years since Titanic. Yes, 111 years since Titanic. 100%, 100%. Oh, gosh. Jennifer 2, thank you. Please don't torture me with Brightside, LOL. But yes, Titanic, the legend goes on, or something like that. That's what it is. So. All right, you know what? All right, we are at the 1 hour and 10 minute mark. So here, let's do a poll. Start a poll. Would you all like a Q&A, or do you want me to switch computers and play games like Titanic games, or watch Titanic videos, and we can do other stuff that I can't do on this one. Switch computer. Let's see here. Q&A, or here. Both. There we go. Both, or no, I'm not gonna random answer. Okay, there we go. Ask your community. There we go. There we go. Would y'all like to do a Q&A? Do you want me to switch computers and play games, or just do other random stuff? Do other random stuff. Switch computer, 43%. Q&A, 14%. Both, 36%. Both Q&A. Switch computers, Rosie. Y'all want to see Rosie? I can bring her up. We need you to react to the rapping. I've never seen the rapping dog. I've never seen that. I know that that's a thing, but I have never seen it. The clip is on the Discord server. Oh, gosh. Of course it's already on the Discord server. Of course it is. Oh, my gosh. Jiminy Christmas. Oh, boy. Let's see here. We got that one. Logan 2. I'd rather not see it. I've suffered Titanic 2. So literally, as soon as I saw Titanic 2, as soon as I saw the Queen Mary with Titanic 2's name over the Queen Mary's faceplate, like the nameplate, I was like, yeah, we're done. Olivia 2, thank you. Hey, Sam, where were you on the day the Titanic sunk? Not even alive. Not even alive, Olivia. Where were you when Titanic sunk? So my my great-grandmother was 3 or 4 when Titanic sank. I do remember that. Yeah, my great-grandmother was 3 or 4. My parents told me that. She died when I was very young, but I did talk to her briefly. I remember, yeah, so my great-grandmother was born 1908, 1909, somewhere around there. And I remember I was around 8 or 9, maybe 10, and we were going to go and see her. And I remember asking my mom, because I was already into Titanic. And I remember asking her, does she know anything about Titanic? And I was a very rambunctious child. And when I got interested in something, it's like all I talked about. And my mother freaked out. She's like, Sam, don't you bug her about Titanic. She was 3 or 4 years old. She doesn't remember it. She wasn't on it. So don't you bug her about that. I'm like, okay, Mom. So yeah, I was a rambunctious. I was really like into it. You bugged, didn't you? Just a little. Oh, and one more thing I'll show you guys before we switch and everything. For those of you who haven't seen it, I don't normally have it on camera, but this is a real deck chair from the Olympic. So this is one of my prized possessions. This is a real deck chair from the Olympic. This is a deck chair from the Queen Mary. This is a piece of the Olympics promenade deck. I've got that. This is from the Olympics second class lounge. I'm just showing you guys my Olympic class collection. And my, I've got Titanic coal. What? Yeah. And this right here is one of my prized possessions. This is a piece of Titanic. So that's a tiny, tiny fragment of the Titanic's hull. That's a tiny piece of the Titanic's hull. So this is like one of my most prized possessions right here. But that came off of the big piece. So when they were restoring the big piece that they brought up from the Titanic, that little flake came off, or this little flake, it came off. So they put it in the pen and everything. That's how I got it. That is how I got it. But yeah, that's my Olympic class collection. Dante, awesome collection. Thanks so much, man. But that is my Olympic class collection. And do I have anything else? Just my signs and my Melvina Dean pictures downstairs. Oh, this was something that I got. So this is a 3D printed replica of one of the Titanic's reciprocating steam engines. This was made by a YouTuber, and it has a little crank on it, so it actually runs. Let me do this, yeah, just like that. So it actually runs and everything, just like the real one. So this was made by a YouTuber and everything, and this is one of my. I have basically my upstairs has turned into a ship museum. It's a studio slash ship. Y'all totally didn't see that. You guys totally didn't see. Nope. No. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. I promise. Everything's fine. Nothing happened. Everything is good. We're clipped. Clip that. That's awesome. It's already back on. I fixed it. It's fine. Don't worry. I love it. Clip. We need me. Oh gosh, nothing to see here. Okay, so I do have a question, and this is a legitimate question from me, Sam, Historic Travels, to all of you fine people on YouTube. Okay, this is just a legit question. Okay, can I make a mistake on YouTube, or can something happen that you guys do not let me? Like, will you guys ever let me live down something? Like, please? Or does everything that happens, do I have to remember? Do I have to hear about it forever? It's forever. It depends. Internet is forever. So legit, if my chair was to break right now and I fell to the floor on camera live, would you guys let me live it down? Or would you guys be talking about it forever? Would you guys be talking about it forever? Would you guys would you guys clip? Yes. Clip. No, not the chair. We wouldn't forget. Of course not. Of course not. There was a super chat, right? Before I lose it. Olivia 5, thank you. Yes, I remember when the Titanic sunk. Those dresses that women had to wear were unbearable. The Titanic sank. They finally filled the pool. Haha, Olivia. Haha. Jim 5, thank you, Sam. Thanks for the super chat, Jim. Super appreciate you. Maritime, it's online forever, even deleted. Well, you know something though, to my knowledge, no one's got any video of the tea thing. You know, it will be frozen in memory forever. But I've never seen anybody have video of the tea thing. You know, I would actually like to see it. If somebody could actually find video of the tea incident, I would love to have it. After it happened, I just deleted the video and didn't think about it. And I really hate it because that's a big part of my channel's history. Mel says, what tea thing? Basically what happened was way back when I was first starting doing YouTube, before I had this whole setup and everything, I did live streams on my laptop. Okay, like I just had like a 13-inch MacBook Pro, and I did all of my live streams through its webcam. And essentially what happened was the laptop, I forgot to charge it. So I got up to go and get the power cable for it. And when I did, my side pulled against, and I did all my streaming on my dining room table, pulled against my tablecloth, and a full cup of tea spilled right onto the laptop's keyboard during a live stream. And of course, Maritime knows the exact date, like legit during a live stream. And I didn't notice it right away. And then when I came back and I saw all the liquid on it and everything, I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no. Like that did not, and I was live. Okay. There was like 300 people watching when it happened. So I was hoping that maybe the tea just barely missed the laptop and it just kind of got grazed a little bit. So the last thing I said on that live stream was, guys, I just spilled tea on my computer. If the live stream cuts out, then you'll know that my laptop is, and then boom, like as soon as I was in mid-sentence, the laptop died, and that was it. Like it was just boom, just gone. I mean, it was just, you can't make it up. But yeah, then after it happened, I just, I went into the YouTube settings and then just deleted the video and didn't really think about it too much. And then after, I'm like, oh man, I should have saved that. Like I didn't download it or anything. I just deleted it. I'm like, oh man, why did I do that? Why did I do that? But yeah, so I wish somebody had it. I'd like to see it again, but it's not there anymore. So, but yeah, now you all know the story of the great tea flood of Maritime had the date. Maritime, what was the date again? April 18, 2020. Okay, so it happened in April. Okay, so it legit happened in April. Okay, April 18, 2020. So yeah, not long after the Titanic anniversary, my laptop died. So let's see here. Everything happens in April. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. The curse of Titanic. Okay, and there we go on that. Okay. Roblox 2. My brain hurts after that animation movie now. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks to the 2. Not only 5. Thank you. Let's see the Titanic piggy bank or the Waverly Snow Globe. Oh, the Titanic penny bank. Or did you say penny or piggy? Piggy bank. Yeah, so this was in my mail time video yesterday. This is a Titanic penny bank that someone sent me. So you pull that back, a little piece of a penny goes on the Titanic's bow, and then you and then it hits the berg and throws a penny into the bank. So just a interesting piece of Titanic memorabilia there. Very cool. Very cool and very unique. Didn't even know. Excuse me. Did not even know that existed. Okay, we got that one. Garth 20, thank you. Have you heard of the Moby Prince, the ship that caught fire in 1991? Everyone perished. No one burned to death since the ship had a fireproof room, but the crew didn't turn off the AC, so everyone perished of CO2 poisoning. People have mentioned it. I'm fairly certain it's on the list. I just did not know the full story. That is awful. Holy cow! So they were all hiding in a fireproof room, but the crew didn't turn on the CO2. Oh my gosh, that's awful. Holy cow. All right. Well, I mean, I'm definitely going to make a video about it. That's awful. I can't even. Oh gosh. Can you? That's up there with Donya Paz. Like, oh my gosh. And the crew just didn't turn off the. That's awful. That's awful. But yeah, I've heard the name. I just didn't know the story. Good gosh. Thanks to the 20, Drake, and thank you for telling me about that. But that's a horrible way to go. Holy cow. Let's see. I apologize if I can't pronounce your name. Kamo? I'm sorry if I know I didn't pronounce that right. I'm in the Titanic Center in Belfast, and there's a candle lighting ceremony in 10 minutes. It's beautiful. Hey, can you do me a favor? I didn't know that they did that. Can you take a picture of it or a video of it and send it to my Discord? I would love to see it. And there's a link to it in my community page, so I would love to see that. Thank you so much for the 5. We got that one. Olivia. Where is the snow globe? I didn't get rid of it, Olivia. Although, you know, are you trolling me and everything? I think we need to hang on. I need to hang on a second. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. The snow globe's fine. The snow globe is fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. The snow globe is fine. Everything's good. Don't worry about it. Everything's good. Everything's good. Guys, I'm totally trolling. I'm totally joking. It's fine. I'm totally joking. I'm trolling. Hey, Olivia messes with me. I have to mess with Olivia, all right? Sam's revenge. Hey, you got to give me props for coming up with these jokes on the spot, okay? That was funny. That was funny. I can feel Olivia's anger through the computer screen. I can feel the rage. Oh gosh, that's so funny. Okay, all right, Tom, I'm gonna get a message here in a minute. Gabe, too, thank you. Going to watch Titanic movie starting at 11:40. Cool, awesome. I would recommend you watch. My Discord's probably about ready to start their Titanic. They're streaming A Night to Remember this evening, and then there's also the Part-Time Exploring Titanic Honor and Glory stream. So I'd watch those too. But awesome. Where's Olivia's comment? I was sure Olivia would be raging. I was sure that I would see something. I was sure that I would see something about that. Okay, thank you. Let's see. Crazy 10, thank you. Hello there, Sam. Hello, Crazy. I just wanted to ask you a quick question. Is the anniversary remembered on the 14th or 15th of April, or can it be both? Well, technically speaking, the Titanic did sink on the 15th. She struck the berg on the 14th. So the Titanic's full story involves the 14th and 15th of April. But the Titanic's anniversary, the anniversary of the sinking is the 15th. But I would still say both dates are associated with Titanic. So thanks for the 10, Crazy. Olivia 5, but I'm just a poor girl. Why would you do Olivia, you mess with me, I mess with you back. Okay, I didn't do anything. I literally walked over there and then I just on my wall. I just hit my wall. So you mess with me, I mess with you. You can't act like I know you've never done anything to me. Gosh, the amount of trolling you put me through over time. I mean, thanks for the super chat, Olivia. Let's see here. KOTL 2. Hey, thank you. Hey Sam, what is your favorite Titanic story? My favorite Titanic story? That's hard to pick because there's so many. I think my favorite person on Titanic is Thomas Andrews. Thomas Andrews has always been the person who I was just like, I've always been fascinated with his story and everything he did. Yeah, I mean, it's a very sad story, but Thomas Andrews' story is the one that I have a lot of interest in. I don't really want to say favorite story because it's a tragedy and everybody died. Well, a lot of people died, not everybody died. But I mean, you know what? I'll just say my favorite story is the story of all of the heroes that night. Everyone who did everything they could to save as many lives as they could. Because everybody on that ship, worked as hard as they could to keep the Titanic afloat as long as possible. And if all of those people hadn't done the work that they did, the loss of life would have been a lot worse. I mean, from the moment she hit the berg to everything that happened in between, everybody on board the ship was fighting for as long as they could. And I mean, Thomas Andrews only gave the ship an hour to an hour and a half. And granted, the ship did last a little bit longer a lot longer due to the coal fire thing, but she still wouldn't have been able to get all those people off without the crew, the men in the engine rooms who knew that they weren't going to get out, but they stayed at their post to keep the lights going. Jack Phillips and Harold Brad on the Marconi, Captain Smith, Murdoch, and even though Lightoller made the wrong choice with the women and children only thing, he was still a hero that night because he did save lives. But I mean, the heroes of Titanic, that's my favorite story. The heroes of Titanic. The heroes of Titanic is my absolute favorite story. I think that's a good one. Let's see. I think it's funny that we went to. I was getting ready to close out to go switch computers, and we're still here chit chatting for a while. Okay, Olivia 5. Considering that you didn't know how to open the cup I gave you, I wouldn't be surprised. So Olivia sent a Titanic cup, and I wasn't sure how to open it. So I took a butter knife and went and popped it open. And Olivia has never let me live it down. Natalie 2. Thank you. 5 minutes till she strikes the bird. Huh? Are you talking? Oh, are you talking about in that game? Is that what you're talking about? All right, everybody. Maritime. If Wild was superior than Lightoller, then why didn't Wild tell Lightoller he was in the wrong? Honestly, I don't know what Wild's thoughts were on the women and children only thing. I really don't. I don't know. I know that Wild. I don't remember all the details, but I know that Wild tried to tell Lightoller to do a few things, and Lightoller didn't like it, so he went to Captain Smith and basically went over Wild. And then as all of that played out, then eventually Lightoller just went off and did his own thing, and it looks like Wild just kind of ignored it. So that's kind of what it looks like to me and everything. But so I'll did an ad pop up. An ad pop up. True. All right, everybody. So, hey, I guess I will go ahead and switch computers now. I will come back up live in probably about 5 to 10 minutes. It'll take me a little bit of time to get everything switched over to the new computer. But what do you guys want to watch me do? Like, do you guys just want to, do you guys want to look at Brightside? Do you guys want me to play Titanic SOS? Or what do you all want? Like, what are you guys wanting me to take a look at? What are you guys wanting to Titanic SOS? Brightside would ruin the anniversary. I don't know if we want to do that. You know what? Let's just I'll go over there. I'll load up the computer. I'll get it ready to go and everything, and then we'll just go from there. We'll just wing it. All right, everybody. Well, hey, I'm gonna close out the stream now. Everybody did super chats. Thank you. Everybody did regular comments. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Could not be here without you. This was an awesome live stream, and I will see you guys in a little bit when I switch over to a new computer. And once again, everybody that I missed those super chats on, I'm really sorry. I really hated that it happened. I really hate it. All right, everybody. I'll see you in a few. Thank you guys for being here.